Hi, Amigis.
Hola Amigis.
Welcome to
Las Amigis Podcast.
We hope you guys have been having a great few weeks. So if you haven't noticed by now, we're going to be uploading bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks, estimated around that time, with our schedules.
Posting probably Thursdays or Fridays, depending on our weeks.
Our schedule and how we work about our recordings and all that stuff. But yes, we're shooting for every bi-weekly. Brain fart. Yeah.
So on today's topic.
Sorry, today's topic, I had a complete brain fart. Sorry about that. So today we're gonna talk about your do's and your don'ts in a relationship. What you should be doing in a relationship, what you should not be doing in a relationship. And again, this is just based off of our experiences and our relationships, our past relationships. You get the gist of it. We're nowhere near professionals. No. Again, this is just us. Our experiences, what we've been through, all that stuff. So that's what we're going based off of.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
So what would you say is one don't in a relationship? Either current or past relationship from your experience.
I feel like immediately right off the bat, it should be you never speak to a person where you know you have that temptation and that lust, or you know you like that someone. That person that is threatening your relationship should immediately be removed.
Okay.
Because I feel like that is an interruption of your guys' relationship, whether you're starting it, whether it's been like like a hot mess in your relationship. That person, that individual, needs to immediately be
and that's
removed.
Like in general of like either an ex or just person you dated, right? Or somebody maybe just right?
Yeah.
That's like in general, right?
Yeah.
Like,
but in some situations,
no communication.
Yeah, but in some situations, like I would think of it as you can't remove that person if you work with them.
Right. That would be very unless you do the whole change of like you move jobs, but obviously that is very difficult.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna have a job fall out of the sky and you're like, oh well, honey, I got a new job.
Exactly. I mean that's 100% makes sense. I mean, I agree. Yeah,
that's a big no.
You don't talk to anybody that you've had that, like I said, whether it's an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, just general person you dated. What else? Like you said, a coworker, maybe that there's like some flirtation going on.
Yeah. That there's something there.
Yeah.
Like any and all that temptation, remove it out of your relationship. Yeah. If you don't want your relationship to be like bombarded with issues, if you don't want it to move forward with your significant other, that's a huge important
affect
thing.
It obviously. Yeah, affect it, your relationship in some way. No communication with these people. Obviously, like you said earlier, the coworker, it's a little difficult because you have to work with this person.
Yeah, and it's not like you can like immediately remove them.
There's ways for you to keep things like just work and like a coworker relationship, right? Just specifically talk about work. There shouldn't be no other conversations of like...
You said the key word, though. It shouldn't.
Right.
But that really depends on the individual, right?
Yeah.
Because every human has temptations.
Of course, yeah.
It's just a matter of you having, your strength to not go ahead and do those things.
Exactly.
To not go ahead and proceed and go along with the jokes. Go along with, the touchiness.
Yeah.
Because there's, when they talk about like work wife.
Oh my God, I was just about to say that. No, that's like a 0, no.
But from my experience, that's true.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like there's always that one female or male, doesn't matter, that
it's like your buddy at work, or whatever. No, I get that. I haven't worked with coworkers, especially male coworkers, in like years, like a good 7 years now.
Okay.
So I guess my partner doesn't have to worry about me working with a male like a male, right? But his different, right? He works with females, obviously males, females, but there is females in his job. What I know of, he doesn't have anybody that is like his work wife, but I have heard of other people that talk about how there is those situations, and a lot of people see it as like something totally normal, and it's not that bad, but it's like, like, I don't like it.
To differ.
I don't think it's like you said, healthy for the relationship. It's like, why are you trying to
why are you opening up this like gate of opportunity for this individual? Like, I know, like, it's just all funny giggles and jokes and all that shit, but one thing can literally lead to another, because some people are really just
it's all fun and games until that boundary is crossed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like, people get really comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People get so comfortable, and it's just like, okay, we're already here. Might as well just go along with it. You know, like, I think everyone has been there. So that's a huge
for sure. No work wife, no work husbands. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's definitely a don't. On the upside, what is a do? What do you think is like a good thing in your relationship to do? Versus like, having this, like a don't. Like, don't have this gate of opportunity for people to speak to you a certain way and just have that.
Do's, I think, in relationships, each other, like you and your partner, should be okay to have friends that are the opposite sex.
Yeah.
I don't think it's no completely to have friends.
I like how I said yeah, but the instant like psycho bitch in me was like
no, but like,
no.
But what I mean is like the thing is that when you're in a relationship, you know what boundaries to not cross. Like, that's a given. So if you have friends that are of the opposite sex, you know not to cross those boundaries. Back to that. So if your partner is somebody that doesn't know where the fucking lines are to like not cross any of these, then for sure it's a no. I'm not gonna trust you to have friends that are of the opposite sex. Like, I don't like the fact that you have so and so your best friend, because we all know that best friends are always like code word to like there's something there.
I'm bringing you back to your keyword. You want to have that boundary, right? But what is the word that you just said right now? I just fucking had it on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know.
It was boundary. ¿Y qué más? ¿Qué dijiste? Se me fue. Lo tenía y se me fue.
No, I don't know. I totally don't remember.
Sorry, I'm getting frustrated with my brain. I had a brain fart. Sorry. The chair. I'm okay. Dang, I stopped in your tracks. But you said the keyword. You said a fucking keyword. Boundaries, respect. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It'll come back to me. Give me like 15 or 30 minutes. It'll come back to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
It's okay.
Resume.
Back to 3, 2, 1. Okay. What was I saying though?
Yeah, I'm sorry I threw you off.
It's okay.
But that was a keyword.
You want to pause it and watch the video?
No, it's fine. We'll just cut this.
Okay.
Or not.
But, yeah, so I was talking about best friends, how there's also that, what is it like, your significant other has a best friend. And I do this because in my experience, these best friends are not best friends, So that would be probably, like I said, another don't with the best friends. But like I was saying, at the end of the day, it just depends on the relationship you have with your partner, right? Like, if you guys have that trust that you guys know those boundaries won't get crossed, then of course it's fine. You have friends that are girls, you have friends that are guys. But like I said, the respect of, you're not gonna cross these boundaries of the flirting, the pictures, the constant, like, you know,
the communication that you're giving to another individual that you probably shouldn't be giving.
Like if you're giving
this
individual more attention than your partner, it's like, why are you, you know, like why
are you in a relationship?
Why are you in a relationship with your partner instead of being with the other
trust.
person? Oh, trust.
So if you're, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Because you said the word trust, and that's what I was like. That's why I brought it back. Keyword, trust. If you're in a relationship, why are you in a relationship if you don't have trust for that one individual?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's like that's a do. You need to have trust to be in a relationship. Otherwise, it's a huge waste of your time and the other individual's time, because you're really just, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Nothing's gonna progress if you don't have trust, because that's gonna be constant issues, constant issues, bumping heads,
too much headaches, like it consumes the relationship when there's no trust.
Yeah,
you get
there
me?
Is.
It literally consumes the relationship when there is no trust.
It's a huge problem.
And obviously there's a reason why there's no trust, because I don't think, you know, people don't just get in a relationship and automatically they don't trust people. That it could have been you brought it from another relationship. Why you don't trust now the person you're with, and then
or it's brought into the relationship. It's there's an incident that occurs, or multiple incidents that may have occurred that has led to your partner not trusting you.
Yeah,
and then it has your other partner like being in denial or being shady. You know, either hiding the facts or not bringing that situation up to your partner because you just want to be like, okay, I kind of like I want to avoid this.
Yeah, push it off, avoid it, not have the conversation. But I'm telling you guys, it's easier and so much like better when you like, if your partner already knows you've done wrong or you know you've made mistakes, just admit to everything.
Yeah, it's better to be completely honest,
even
than have it around the bush. Because that is such a waste of energy in a relationship.
Yeah,
it could be so exhausting mentally, and then physically it starts. You start feeling this like fire, like what the hell, dude?
Like a waste of time, a waste of like your energy. Honestly,
like we're in a relationship for a fucking reason. Like let's work this out.
Exactly.
Or if you need that space, respect that.
Right. Exactly.
And then we'll come back to talking to it. Because there's some people that really can't assess the situation at that given moment. Because arguments happen. They're not ready to face that. Or
even a lot of people like say really mean things
at the moment.
In the moment. And then regret it later. But then when you say things, you already did the damage. Damage is there. Words don't just leave your brain and then you tell this person, hey, forget I said that. Like the words are gonna stay there forever. And as much as they're like, okay, I know they didn't mean it, like it still affects people like throughout time, throughout days, like, you know. So I don't know, you know, it's
tough.
Yeah, for sure. It's very like
my throat wants to talk. If you guys hear this in the mic, I'm so sorry. My throat wants to talk. I really want to burp. Excuse me. Sorry. I apologize. Sorry.
But
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's another.
What's a positive do? Do? Like all this is tied to communication. Communicate. Sure. Do communicate. When they say communication is key, that shit is the most basic and most important factor
and the easiest
in a relationship.
Literally the easiest thing.
Girl, I beg to differ because
one, I don't mean easiest thing in the sense of like when people, like for people it's easy. I mean, it's just easy to talk to somebody and tell them, hey, especially this and this partner, but I know that for a lot of people it's not easy to just go to their partner and talk to them. But this is my other thing, like when you're with somebody, it should be easy to have these conversations? Like, why are we afraid to have conversations or, talk about certain things with our partners if we love this person?
Yeah.
You
got to find a way. Yeah. And I say that personally because your girl has difficulty with communicating.
Oh, yeah. I get that.
Past relationships, I didn't have that. Current relationships, my present, I'm learning to communicate because why? My partner has that ability to sit down and ask me, hey, like, what's going on? Like, is anything wrong? And I'm just like, I feel open enough to be like,
you feel safe.
Safety. I feel safe.
You feel safe.
And there's someone that is actually listening.
Right. Rather than reacting. That is something I saw the other day. When somebody, your partner tries to talk to you, don't react. Listen. Because when people react, because we take things like to the heart. Like when somebody's saying, hey, this is what's like, this is how I'm feeling. We automatically think like they're saying that about me. They think that about me. So,
but the simplicity of that is literally just sitting there.
Yeah.
And listening to your partner.
And listening.
Literally, that's all you have to do. And it's so hard for some people.
For sure.
Even myself. I sit there and I try to listen, but I'm listening.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, you just have to do the most basic thing.
Yeah.
Is speak, listen. So, sit there, listen. Yeah. Analyze it. And then see if you have a response for that. Or if you want to have reassuring words or, speak to your partner. Like, that's what it is, communication. And it's never one-sided. It is never one-sided. It doesn't have to be like that. As long as you listen to comprehend and understand one another.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like, I'm right, you're wrong, vice versa.
Yeah.
It does not have to be like that. As long as you sit there and you conversate with them, you listen, you understand each other.
I get that.
It's easier said than done.
Oh, of course.
For some people.
Yeah. We like in our relationship, I don't think we've had ever good communication, honestly. And to this day,
I know, really, I don't like listening to you. I'm just kidding.
I wasn't talking about specifically me and you.
Well, you said we, so I was like,
but I mean, like,
girl,
my partner.
You try to, what's up? I'm just kidding.
What did we just say about communication and listening? Listening. But we've never my partner, sorry, let me clarify, not me and Steph, we've never had a good communication. Till this day, we don't. And only because, like you said, like, it's not a competition, or it's not like who's right and who's wrong. And we have that where we both just like one is always louder than the other, or one is always right, the other one's wrong. And I would say that just stems back from the fact that we got married so fast and so young that, like, we, with time and all that, like, we're still learning to communicate.
Yeah.
And it makes it so difficult because, like, you can never get your point across without the other person getting offended.
Or getting loud, or not listening to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And that, do you feel like all that steams, this is probably going off topic, but that all that steams to, like, past experiences, like, even when they were younger? And I say that, I'm asking that because, like, my current relationship, I'm able to communicate with this individual because he's able, like, to look at me and reassure me, like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Versus me when I was a child, I'm just like, I can't speak. I don't have room to speak. So I didn't know how to speak. And in my relationships, I brought that baggage with me.
Oh, yeah. Like, what is it? The childhood traumas. Like, I mean, because in our reality, it's like, we are, who we are because of how we grew up. This
stems off.
Yeah. So then now that we're in relationships, or, when you choose to be in a relationship, you're taking all these things you learned as a kid, teenager, to an adult. And a lot of times, as much as healthy we thought our, like, families were, or as, like, normal, right, we thought it was, now we realize, like, I'm this way and I can't even communicate correctly with this person, or these things trigger me and these things upset me. But it goes back to when we were younger, and like how you said, like when you were little, it was just cállate, be quiet. Like you're a child, you don't have an opinion, or you don't have a say into the conversation
to express
like,
yourself.
Oh, you're crying, like why are you crying? Like you're like let me hit you harder for you to cry. Or what is it like? You know, you want something to cry about? Here's this, right? And
I'll
as
give you
adults,
an actual reason if I can cry.
Yeah, exactly. And then as adults now, we don't know how to communicate or talk to people, which is so sad, and it's so crazy how. But
we're learning and unlearning.
Yes, learning and unlearning.
And that's a given, like, every single day.
Yeah.
Just like when we try to adapt ourselves every single day when we wake up, we want to be better than when we were.
Oh, for sure.
Yesterday.
You want to be better than when you were the day before. Yes.
So forget 100%. About what happened yesterday. Be better than when you were yesterday.
Yeah.
And
in all aspects of life. Yeah. Friendships, relationships, family, you know, your everything.
Work, your self-development, all that ties in.
Exactly.
So... yeah, that's a huge indicator. Is like you didn't have that safe space, like you said, for my current relationship. You know, he gives me that safe space, so I'm able to communicate. And it does take me longer because I do shut down. I do go into complete freeze mode. I shut down and I give myself time because I don't want to say something that's rational, but then in my own, you know, thoughts, I start, you know,
overanalyzing everything, overthinking.
Overthinking. Already being an overthinker. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes an issue. So that's why sometimes it's okay to assess the situation when it happens with your partner, when you want to bring it up, and sometimes it's not okay.
Right.
To give them that space.
Yeah.
So when your partner does say, give me that space, respectfully give them their space, and then you'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be literally a never-ending cycle.
Oh, yeah.
That situation that you thought that you were going to get rid of, oh, heck no. It's going to come back. It's going to come back worse or in another way. You know, like, it's always bound to happen. But, communication is a basic key. And listening goes along with that.
Yep.
So, that is definitely a do. So, communication.
Communicate.
Sorry, don't burp though. Excuse me. Pardon me. It's just my throat. It's just mi café. Es que me da aire.
Coffee.
But yeah. What's a don't? Sorry if you hear my
another don't. Oh my god, let me think. Another don't.
Oh, one. Don't look at other people around your partner. That is disrespectful. Don't do that. Everyone has eyes. They wander. It's fine. Look, but don't look for too long.
Okay.
Look, but don't eat them up.
Right.
Or don't fucking look. You know what I'm saying? Have some...
Yeah, but then I think that also goes back to how I said of the relationship you have with your partner, right? Like, I get what you're saying of don't look, because, don't look, right? Like, don't be breaking your neck for somebody walking by. But, like, say, I'm a people watcher, right? Like, that's just me personally. I people watch. Like, I'm chill, if people are people watchers, people understand what I'm talking about. So when I observe, like, he is too. My husband, he's a people watcher too. So we people watch together, and you watch, and then you're like, oh my god, look, she's pretty, or oh look, that guy has really strong arms, and like, oh my god, like, I wonder, but it's never in, like you said,
it's never that way.
No.
Where it's like sexual.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure. Like anybody, like you said, people watch. You see somebody, people, and you're like, oh damn. People can see, but
they check each other out.
Again, if you're not doing it, me personally,
in a malicious way.
If Juan isn't straight up staring at a girl's ass or her rack right in front of me and like breaking his neck to like keep watching.
Some people be doing that. Yeah, you catch that. You catch that, and you're just like,
yes. It's like, really? Like, no. But
it's just
that for sure is like a don't, and like how you said, just
it's just maybe because I came from like past relationships where they wouldn't do that.
Right. Okay. Right? I get you. Yeah.
So maybe you have that expectation, but it's like I've never had that happen to me. So to me, that's disrespectful.
No, I get you. Because you know what I was about to say too right now? That I never really was in like long-term relationships to Juan.
Oh, okay.
Okay? A few, but nothing like
to the extent of Juan.
Yeah. So everything I think I've learned within the relationship world has been for sure him. So for us, we grew together in that aspect, of the relationship. So I don't know, like a lot of things, like we were very open with each other all the time in the beginning of our relationship. Things are very different now, 6 years in, but back then it was just kind of like things like that wouldn't really affect us in the way things do now. So you explaining how you, because of your past relationships, your experiences, that's why I say, to me it's like it's not that big of a deal. Like if somebody stares, but
that's just me being an overthinker, because I'm thinking like,
but I get that
one thing can lead to another, and I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
Like, no.
1,000%. That makes sense. I get it.
I know. I'm like, I know. That's why I'm like, I'm not with that.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like to me, it's disrespectful. But communicating with your partner and them letting you know, like, hey, no, it's not like that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But then again, don't do that.
No, I get you. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's a don't.
Yeah, especially like she said, not in front of your partner. Don't break your neck staring at somebody. It's very rude, very disrespectful. Don't do it. Because I always think this too. Don't do things you wouldn't want your partner to do to you. Okay? Yeah. So if you think, like, if I am looking at a guy and you're not going to like it, you shouldn't be looking at a girl in front of me either. Yeah. Right? Makes sense. I get it.
If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make dollars. Know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's good. And then, what else? Another one.
A do. What is a do?
What is it do? Do be... Sorry, I cut you off. No. Another one. I don't know if anybody has ever heard about... Just kidding. About love language. Heard of love language?
Yes.
Okay. Learn your partner's love language. And do...
Languages.
Yes. And
because there may be multiple.
Right. Yeah, because, some people like... And do your partner's love language. If you understand what I'm saying. Because, for example... If your partner loves gifts, and not necessarily, well, some people love expensive gifts, but anyway, like flowers, like, random little gifts and things like that. Right? Yeah, do, because that is what brings your partner happiness, and that is how they, feel the love. They think like, oh my God, like, he loves me so much because he buys me flowers, like, once a month or once a week.
Like, if you know your partner loves that, so say, like, what is it? Quality time. There's different ones.
Honestly, I'm not sure like all of them, but
there's like words of affirmation. Right. There is physical touch. There is like gifts.
The gift one.
And there is quality time. There is. I think there's 7.
There's a few, but yeah, like do your. First of all, learn your partner's love language. And it's not that hard to know what their love language is.
But what if they don't know?
What do you mean?
Like, what if your partner doesn't know?
Well, then, yeah, it's going to be hard. But I'm saying, like, if you really think
about
it. Like, me
just realizing, like, fuck, do I like getting gifts to people? Or do I love receiving gifts?
You're a giver. Like, you gift things.
If I can give my ass to you, I would.
No, I know. And if I ask for it, you're gonna do it.
So I am a giver.
You're a giver. Yeah. But it's like, do you like receiving you know,
gifts.
Yeah. Right?
I hate surprises, but I kind of like them. So yeah, I would like a gift unexpectedly.
Yeah. But see, this is the thing.
I love quality time. You know?
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is that if you've had partners that don't do these things for you, that's why you don't know that you like them. Because if you've never been given the flowers, the chocolates, the teddy bears, or the quality, like all that, you don't know that you like it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? It's like me. I love
that physical touch.
Oh, yeah. Like alone that.
Like it doesn't have to be like anything sexual, but just like you caress them, or simply as like you lean on them as you're waiting at checkout or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, I like that.
The kisses.
Or like holding the hips as you're walking or guiding them. Like I think that is amazing. The physical touch. Like wouldn't you just love when you're like when you're at the market and you're like, okay, I have these lists, right? And your partner's like, oh, like she just passed this aisle, and like them just grabbing you like, sweetie, over here, and you're just like, oh, like one, oh, you just touched the hips. Two, I've totally forgot about that. Thank you for remembering. Like that shit's, oh my god, so sexy.
It melts you.
Yeah,
it doesn't melt me.
No, it makes my Gucci go. I'm just kidding.
No, like I like physical touch, of course, but then
you like it
out in public, I don't like the whole PDA and all that stuff.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, but if we're talking about like the walking,
or like the guiding you, like, oh, come over here,
things like that. Yeah, you know? but I mean, also physical touch.
I'm not talking about like let me walk behind you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that.
See, like that. No,
get the fuck off me.
Like if I don't. Like I said, PDA out in public, like making out in front of people, kiss. Like I don't honestly, just me personally, like even kissing in front of like our parents.
Oh, okay.
It's like
because it's there that's you. It's your parents. That's a different story. You don't want.
But
to
like in general,
them.
people. Like, I don't like... Because I don't want to make other people uncomfortable.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, I apologize. I swear, it's the coffee. It's not me. I'm just kidding.
No more coffee for Steph in the mornings. But yeah. So, back to love language, right? So, because we always go freaking, like...
I know, we're like,
but it's okay. Love language. Learn your partner's love language and do, because that is gonna help make, the relationship better, 100 times better. If you're loving me the way I want you to love me with these things, then I'm always gonna be happy, and then I'm gonna want to do things for you to make you happy.
Oh yeah,
right. And like you said, it doesn't have to be the same. We don't have to have the same love languages, because that doesn't happen. Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Like what? Quality time, physical time.
Yeah.
You could have that same, love language. Like we both love our quality time.
But for sure, learn your partner's love language, because that is going to help a million, and it's going to make the relationship really good. Beautiful.
Blossom.
Yeah.
Just makes it like 1,000
And
times
it goes
better.
also for the women, because I think like that, I always see that kind of gets thrown more for the guys. Like, you have to learn your, girl's love language. But then guys are as well as, like, some guys love gifts, and we hardly, honestly, I'm not going to lie, like, as women, we hardly give men gifts. Like the flowers, all that cutesy little stuff, which a lot of times
when they come home, what, you have like a cook dinner for them, they're going to be like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it.
Exactly.
But you know what, like, honey, sit down. Like, let me take off your boots.
Let me take care of you.
Let me take care of you. And they're just like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, that's... Would you consider that acts of service?
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Like, if you're coming home and, say you work in construction and you're extremely tired. So, like, your man comes home, he lays down. You're just like, baby, go ahead and sit down.
Yeah.
Let me take off your boots before, before you want to do it. Before you want to sit down. I'll do it for you. I already have your clothes laid out on the bed.
Right.
You just gotta start the shower, take your shower. When you get out, I'll have dinner for us.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Or, you know, if you like gifts, like your guy may like gifts, you get home, it can be like a simple 6-pack, or it can be like, honey, I bought you the newest, you know,
like a game. Yeah, men are really into gaming. Well, I mean, or they've always been
sneakers, or anything of that nature. What your guy likes, right?
Exactly.
My guy likes, you know,
their favorite snack.
Yeah, honestly, their favorite
snack.
Maybe they like certain documentaries, or they like movies. They like, you know, guns, knives, any of that nature that they like, that, you know, that's so important to know.
Yes.
So yes, a do.
A do.
That is a do.
A do.
So a don't.
Now back to
I love how everything like weighs out. You know, it doesn't always have to be bad. Like it evens out with the do's and the don'ts. But definitely don't do the don'ts.
Yeah, don't do the don'ts.
Don't do the don'ts.
No. Don't.
Just from our experiences.
What else? Because we talked about friends. Like, we talked about like talking to people, right?
Yeah.
Like,
we combine that with talking like work wives, work husbands, all that in one.
Would that go play with like social media, like liking posts, like people's posts?
Yeah. That would be a certain boundary
to not do.
But I feel like that temptation is always there too.
Yeah, but
there's a certain point like you shouldn't. Because the human brain is gonna be like, naturally, like, I like that, unless you're really strong enough to be like, no, I don't like that. Like, it's there, but I don't like it. You know?
Yeah.
But your partner doesn't know that. So when your partner sees it on your phone and starts tripping, you know, that becomes an issue. And that could lead into an argument.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, that one's sticky. Because some people don't mind it. And some people do.
Right.
Personally.
But what I mean, it's like, if, say, your social media is filled with, like, all these IG baddies, all these porn stars, all these, like, models, and then it's like your man is swiping all day. That's what he's looking. Because, you know, algorithm on Instagram is whack. Like, you only see the things
Have you ever like just asked someone to go to their search engine?
On what?
On any of the social medias.
Oh, yeah.
And how that algorithm works?
No.
It's like, oh, you know, like you have some stuff there.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know your algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get you.
You can't hide that.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like
it's funny how that works.
Yeah. Like, social medias, or at least for sure on Instagram, it's like, it only shows you the top, like, few things that you're constantly always liking and looking at. So that's what's always going to be on your feed. So I'm saying about social media, like, that a don't is like, why do you have to have all these IG baddies? And it's not even, because a lot of people will fight with the whole of your confidence. Like, oh, you're just not sure of yourself. Like, you're insecure because your man is liking or has all these people. Like, no. Because it goes back to how I said, vice versa. Let me have all these guys on my social media, all these, half naked, buff guys from the gym.
So hoo-ha out. And you're just like, oh, you know?
And it's like, you know, you're not.
Let me give you a taste of your own medicine and see if you like it.
Exactly. So again, if like it goes back to how you said, it all ties in together. Don't cross boundaries. Be respectful of your partner, and we don't want to see you liking and having a million IG baddies on your IG.
But if you like them, that's cool.
Yeah.
But don't come back at me for doing the exact same thing.
Right. If you're gonna do it, then you can't be mad, because I have a million IG baddie boys.
Baddie daddies.
Zaddies. But that would be another
don't,
in my book, at least.
Yeah.
Because, you know, yeah. And then I also think, if you get more deeper into it, it kind of puts this unrealistic expectation of your partner.
Because you have those certain images And so it may, like, fast forward, it may lead to like a intimate time, right? And you may not be into that at that moment.
Yeah.
Because you look at your partner and you're just like,
she doesn't look like all these girls I like on social media. And then that
you're not there with your partner enjoying their, you know,
it leads to like
their body,
different windows and doors.
Yes. And you don't enjoy like the intimacy with your partner and who they are. It could lead
for sure into all that.
Oh yeah, that's a huge play.
That's and social media and dating at this time is like,
people don't think about that.
Horrible.
Yeah,
it does. It's like super bad. So don't fill your IG's social media with all these girls.
But sadly, like, that temptation is always going to be there.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, you also have the choice to add these people or not.
To follow these people or not.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yes, the temptation is there. Temptation is everywhere.
Yeah. And it's always going to be there. It's never going to go away.
No.
And there's going to be times where you are going to be tested and, you know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the temptation is there.
No, I'm saying.
But then we all have brains.
Yeah.
Like, use your brain and don't fall into it. Make that decision.
Yes, sir.
You know? So.
Very true.
We can't blame it at the end of the day on all these things. It's
like, you have that
your choice. At the end of the day, we have choices, and we make these choices.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That would be another don't.
Oh my god, that was like 2 don'ts, one after another.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
shoot.
it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Really uplifting. What's a do? Do continue dating.
Oh yeah.
Go on dates. It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I guess it does matter, but do something new. Do something you haven't done like a year ago or 6 months, or go to a new restaurant. Do something spontaneous.
Yeah.
Freaking okay. Well, I see this in this case of men being like, hey, I have your dress laid out, I have your shoes, like, I bought you shoes.
I love that.
Like, we're gonna go here. Or a girl can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Honey, I got your jersey, I got your sneakers, we're going to a basketball game. Or we're going to a baseball game, we're going to a football game.
Like, put the effort in to still date after you're ready with this person
for X amount of years. Or even if it's just like it's still new. You may still be in that honeymoon stage, but you still leave that room. Still, how many times have I said still? Leave that room to continue dating.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, never stop dating. Never stop dating. Because stuff does get boring sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
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 If you're not like a homebody, or if you're not like chill, you know, relax. Because there's some people that do get bored.
No, yeah.
And then,
I feel that. Well, like, I get it.
Oh, almost like...
No. Like, I understand. Like, I get what you're saying.
Pobrecita, mi amiga.
Juan, take me out on a date.
Yo te llevo a strip club, ¿sí?
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Thunder Down Under?
Sure.
I'm just kidding. I ain't with that. But we could take our mom, though. That's an excuse. I'm just kidding.
No, but I mean, like, I understand. Yeah. Because, like you said, whether we date for forever or still in the honeymoon phase, like, you know, you do need to keep dating your partner.
Yeah, you gotta still keep that fire burning. You gotta get that flame.
Especially after, like, work.
Or if you have kids.
Oh, kid. Yeah.
Yeah, se acaba todo.
Everything.
El show.
Yeah. Exactly.
Bye.
Exactly. There's, like, hardly ever dating after you start having kids or you have kids.
Como si tengo un pinche niño. Pues sí tengo, pero sí entiendo. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, things change. Like, your whole perspective changed. It's not about you guys anymore. It's definitely about, you know,
and then, like, it's like, yeah, you have to find now a sitter to watch your kid so you can go have, like, date time or, like, alone time with your partner.
They're totally getting ASMR.
Not everybody has... What?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you said.
I was like, they're totally getting ASMR as I'm drinking water.
Oh.
Because I was like, I looked at the mic and I'm like, oh, it's right.
Oh, because you're all close to it?
But, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just date.
Yeah. Never stop dating.
Never stop dating.
What's another positive do? Do continue having sex. Like, why would you stop that? So, I don't know. I'm sure it happens. You don't have the time? Find the time. Find a date.
Yeah.
Find a room. Find a place. I don't know.
Anywhere, everywhere. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You want to go to the park? You want to go to the field? Go to the field. Hey. It's something out of the norm. Spice things up a bit. No. So, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no. I mean, that intimacy has to stay there. Like, because, like we said, time passes. Mm-hmm. You know, you start getting so used to being with your partner. You always want to have that intimacy there. And that, like, lust connection with your partner. Because if it's not there, then that's why people start looking elsewhere, you know.
But don't you think that's so beautiful? Like, when you're with your partner and you are actually, I mean, you're hoping they're feeling the same thing that you're feeling. Because one person may be thinking something else. Like, the female may be thinking like, oh, this is so beautiful. Like, I love how passionate we are. Or, but I don't know about you, but women can feel sometimes when the man is being extremely passionate. You feel that shit. You feel it. You feel when they're, like, loving you, being passionate. And vice versa with the female.
Right.
I'm sure men can feel when she's being, like, really into it and she's being passionate with you.
Yeah.
So always have that space to continue to have your private time, your intimacy.
Yeah.
In the bedroom.
Yeah.
Or in el carro.
Yeah. Just make the time.
Like, yeah. Make the time and the effort.
And not so much the time, like you said, the effort. Both ways. Make the effort to keep that intimacy going because it's very important in any relationship. If you're at that stage, it's very important to, you know, keep it.
Role play. Just don't, like, I'd appreciate if you not whip your wiener out on the kitchen table. Like, I'm still eating. Like, don't.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
Like, you know, let's work me up. Like,
yeah. Oh my God, that would be a I guess doing a don't, but
that's a don't. Don't whip your wiener out.
No. But like
for there's women, times and places to do that. But I think like oh, she's thinking, she's scratching her head.
In the sense of like sometimes men can be just like they're horny and like let's get right into it.
But some women too.
Women
we need more time to get worked up. But you don't know when we're getting worked up. We could be simply just sitting there, we're eating, and we're just looking at you, and we just love the way you look. We analyze you, and we are literally working ourselves up for you. Men don't know that.
No. But that's what I'm saying. Like you need to help sometimes the women get to that point. Like you said, a lot of times women automatically, like, with the little things, they're doing something and you're like, oh my God, like, so turned on right now. But a lot of the times men just kind of think that, like, because they're horny and they want to in that moment, the women is going to be just like, okay, yeah. And then it's like, what about the role play? Men forget to role play after a long time.
Both.
Men stop.
I feel like that's on both parts.
Yeah.
But are you pushing more towards the men?
Yes, because I think specifically...
I can feel the controversy already coming.
The controversy. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I get what you're saying, too, about the women, too, because women can do these things to role play, too. But I think, if I'm not wrong, and correct me if I am...
She's wrong.
Statistically, I think it always takes women longer to either get to that point,
aroused,
yes, or to even finish completely, right? So, and for men, it's just like, not to be mean, but like sometimes it's just like so quick,
Yeah.
Like for them, it's just you show them a chichi, and then it's already like,
and show you se acabó.
Like no, or but I meant like it's already like ready to go. But for a woman, it's like.
It's gonna take a little bit more hand gripping to my boob.
Yeah, like
than just
the whole kissing, the touching, the caressing.
It could literally be like one spot in your body that they touch. Then you could be just like,
automatic. Like, or like you said, we might be just sitting there watching you. For me, a lot of the times it's like when he does.
You not exposing yourself.
It's fine, but I mean in the sense of like, because I'm talking specifically about like with my husband.
Yeah,
you know, like when he does things at home, like, you know, he cleans, or
when they do stuff unexpected.
Yes, like when he cleans and I get home.
Not me like. It's so true
though. Like it's crazy how things change from like obviously when you're younger, like you said, like
I don't care about his muscles. I don't care how his
or how he looks
or if he's a dick or anything. Mm-hmm. It's really like when you're really sitting at home, right? You're just like, oh, he's cleaning the dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, vacuuming. He's doing the laundry without me telling him. He's cleaning the restroom. He's taking out the trash. You know, he's cutting the grass, or he's fixing that, you know, that wire that I thought, like, I brought it up.
Yes.
You know,
I brought it up once,
and then, he's
like,
already
he's fixing it.
Like,
exactly. Yes. Like,
chef's kiss.
Yes. That, like, it's sometimes even those things that it's just like, oh my God, like, you know?
Oh my God. It's
like it's hot, right? Like now it's hot. Obviously, like I said, back then when you're younger or like, you know, whatever, it's like other things are what gets you going. And then now it's like things are so different. So that's what I meant. Like, you know, like the stuff like that is what like, because it's all like a mental thing too. Like your body, like you
get worked up.
Yeah. So it's like, wow, like, you know, he's cleaning, and then it's like, okay, he's about to get.
Are we getting old?
Probably that's it. Yeah, we're old. Like things are different now.
Things are always changing. So yeah, agreed. But yeah, that's it's pretty fucking sexy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it is. So clean more.
Clean more. Do things like unexpectedly and get us like, hi.
Yeah.
Like surprise, like cook me a dinner, and it's just like, oh, he's cooking. Damn.
Wow.
He looks sexy, just like standing there like whipping it. Not his thing, but like
I was like
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like cooking. Not with Lord have mercy.
God. Drink some water, cause that got a little hot.
I know.
That got a little hot. But yeah. That would be another do, right? That was a do.
Yes.
But in our reality, every relationship is obviously different. So what are our do's and our don'ts for us
may not be what
completely
you guys
different.
Do. Or what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
We have our
different, we have
our differences.
But I guess like how Steph said earlier, the most important thing is communicate with your partner, listen, right? And don't react, listen to what is do's and don'ts in your personal relationship.
Or that current situation that you're in. You know?
Or
because you want to resolve
situationship, you know.
You want to resolve
all your
that.
Stuff going on. Exactly.
You want to resolve stuff with your partner. Oh my God. You want to resolve stuff with your partner. That's the whole point of being like in a relationship. Okay, Steph, relax. That's not the whole point of being in a relationship. But I'm saying in a sense of like me and my partner, we are a team. We're going to get through stuff. We're with each other to work through stuff because we choose each other to love each other. So like we're going to work through it. So you got to compromise.
Yeah.
You got to be there. Can't be, you know, not there and somewhere else, but still want to be in this relationship. No.
That's why, like you said earlier about the communication is very key to everybody's relationships.
Me not thinking there's a Demogorgon over there on the other side of the wall.
I think it's just the neighbor
Vecna?
being loud.
Henry? One? Just kidding. L? Just kidding. Sorry.
All scared. But yeah. Those are
do's and our don'ts.
Do's and don'ts.
In your relationship, there's just gonna be a trial and error.
For sure.
Of everything. Just like life and your life decisions, every single day. There's gonna be a trial and error in everything. And relationship is a huge
that's why we
huge
date,
factor.
Right? I mean, that's why people date to
honestly, I just date so I can fuck.
Oh, I mean, that's fine too if you want to just do that.
I'm kidding. Yes, I get
but
you.
But you know, like,
people are probably
if
like,
people date, and it's all more so just because it's like if people date for the end goal to be like, this is your person and this is who you want to be with for forever. Mm-hmm. It's like you said, trial and error. You, with time, will learn all the do's and don'ts of your partner. You know, you know, you date for some time. That's why people can date for a long time mm-hmm. and learn so much about this person that when they get finally married, a lot of the times it's easier. Mm-hmm. Or, like I said, personal experience for us, we got married so fast and so young that we still, even to this day, are learning so much from what are our do's and our don'ts in our relationship. Mm-hmm. And things get hard, things get tough, but if you're in it...
I like when things get hard.
I know.
Sorry.
Your mind is just like...
I'm sorry. I was looking at you and I was like...
Dirty.
Just kidding.
I think the last conversation of like... that got you going, and we probably should end this soon because Brian.
I gotta go.
But yes,
but yeah, that's our do's and our don'ts for this episode.
Yes,
we appreciate you guys. If you have any like suggested conversations that we should have,
send it.
Let us know. Hope everyone has a fantastic week or 2 weeks following ahead, because again, we are going to be posting every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, yeah.
So have a great September.
Because we're in September.
Have a great September. We're leading into October.
Yes.
I don't know why I said it like that. Like Octubre. I wanted to say it in Spanish. Okay. But yeah. Have us any suggestions? Let us know.
DM us. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. Post every time if you're watching us, whether it's the day we post or a different day. Please make sure to tag us, because we love seeing everybody, you know, interact with our videos.
And you guys viewed them. We love your support.
Yes.
We're going to try and be we are going to be more active on our socials. Mm-hmm. Sorry if you see us go MIA for a few days.
Right.
We don't always log in. It could be, you know, one of us.
We're still trying to...
We're coordinating as we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So like we said with everything, it's a trial and error. So we're coordinating as we go. So yeah, we just love your guys' support. Thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you guys.
If you had, again, any suggested topics that we could talk about, you guys could either let us know down below in our comment section, or you could go ahead and send us a message on Instagram or TikTok. And we'll move forward from that. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Toodaloos. Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Besos.
Bye.
And less stressos. And remember, ladies, I don't know what I was gonna say, but I was gonna say, remember to always keep shaking that ass, right?
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Shake that ass in a circle.
Shake that ass of me. Shake that ass of me. Come on, girl, shake. No, you don't know that song?
Yeah, I do. I just don't know the lyrics.
Okay.
You got it.
Love you. This is Las Amigis. We will see you next time. Bye.